Okay, so this is a quick review, since I've already done the work, on how to replace the carriage on the Genie Garage Door Opener. This model is number, oh my goodness, I don't even know where it is, but you can see the type of carriage. So how did we get the carriage off? Well, the carriage, first of all, we pulled this lever right here, which is the release. Pulled the cotter pin out there, right here. Pulled that out, and then pop this out, and just a warning, this bar will fall once you pull that pin out. Not just this pin, but you push the pin through. It'll fall, just missed my nose, and my tooth hit my lip, so avoided a broken nose and a broken tooth, thankfully. Anyway, just fair warning. Then up top you see we have the switch right there, so you have to get that out of the way because the idea is to get the carriage off the end right here. So that simply comes off via a nut, which is right there. So I'll unscrew that. I marked it so I knew where it had to go back, and you can just pull it off the top once you loosen that bolt enough. And then the other thing to deal with here are these 1/2 inch nuts and bolts right there. The nuts are 1/2 inch, and you pull the bolts out. I had put a rope over the rafter, and just to hold this in place, the whole rail in place so it wouldn't fall down. As it happened, the end right here happened to rest on this spring. So I didn't need the rope, but it was a good precaution. Then I took the rail, I moved it over this direction so that the end would be separated enough, and then with this pulled down and disconnected from here, I simply slid it off the end of the rail, put the new one on, brought everything back in place, and put the bolts on and nuts there first. Then this, pulled this up, and I made sure I lubed the drive on the carriage well. And there's a specific lubrication that you use. I guess there's a Genie model of the lube, but this is what I used. Can't get it to focus. Right. It's called Lubriplate Aero Multi-Purpose Lithium Grease. I don't know why it won't focus. At any rate, that's pretty much how you do it, and now it's a lot quieter than it was before. We don't get the kachunking, and that's about all there is to it that's involved here. So the issue we had was that as the carriage was traveling along, it reached this junction right here. It'll focus. And we heard a big kachunk. So it traveled. It was fairly loud. The carriage would reach this point and kachunk. And then it would travel on. And there's another junction over here. Didn't really have a problem with that one. But it was starting to make a little sound there. So, got some advice from a friend who said that perhaps the issue is that this is stripped inside. So we bought the carriage. That's the replacement carriage, and you can see the stripped carriage over here. You can see this is what the old one looks like, and it is in fact stripped. I have a picture of the new one and the old one side by side. And you can definitely tell that this one has become stripped. This is over 10 years old. So, last note, make sure you put the switch back or it won't turn off the drive.